Do you guys remember Amiibos? Well, the Splatoon Amiibos are still available, but you might have to pay a very hefty price for some of them. Let's talk about this now. So yes, I myself am in fact a collector of Amiibo. Now, if you don't know what those are, they're basically these little mini figurines with cool little features that you can attach it to your Nintendo Switch Pro controller or to the Wii U gamepad, depending on the games, or if you even own a Wii U. And cool things happen within the game. It's kind of a strange thing, and it's a little bit controversial. I don't actually really care to use them so much for the games. I just like to collect them, and before you're asking, yes, I actually open up my Amiibos. We create custom Amiibo display stands. Happy to show you some that my wife has made me. We even have a custom Splatoon. Did I say it right? Sorry, people were ripping on me for saying Splatoon. I can't help it. I used to say that from the early days, so it's like ingrained in my head. Splatoon, Splatoon, Splatoon. So forgive me if I say it wrong, okay, people? I'm sorry, it's a habit, okay? I'm working on it. But yeah, we have a custom Splatoon Amiibo display stand. It's nothing too special, but it's pretty dang cool because you get to see all these Amiibos. We actually, because they kept releasing Splatoon Amiibo, we have too many of them. We have to make a whole new one now to, fit all of them in. But if you're interested in that, I can show you mine. Just leave a comment down below. But all the same, the Splatoon Amiibo are really cool. But I was just looking online the other day at them, and I noticed that they have gotten very expensive. Some of them are very pricey, and I want to talk about this and show you just the ridiculous prices that some of these are going for now. Let's start with giving you one that is not expensive. As you can see, here is one, and this one is still for the average asking price. Approximately $15. Not a terrible price if you're looking to just even have a Splatoon Amiibo, but this was it. This was the only one I saw that was for the normal asking, MSRP price. All the rest of these are more. So let's go. You ready? This gets a little crazy. Next up is Purple Squid. Purple Squid is one of my favorites. I love the Purple Squid. He's twice the price now. He's $30 new. Now this isn't terrible, right? I mean, 30, yeah, sure, it's a little expensive, but that's affordable. But let's move on. Next up, we have the Inkling Boy. He's pretty dang cool, nifty little one. Not as cool as Purple Squid, but for a green Inkling Boy, you will have to spend approximately $40 for a new one at this point. Getting a little bit out of hand, a little pricey, but let's keep going. Next up, if you want an individual Marina, she's awesome. Who doesn't love Marina, right? Marina was everybody's favorite. Sorry, all you Pearl fans. I love Marina too, though. And this, for just one Amiibo, is now $43. Again, not the worst price. Not something that I would want to pay for a plastic figurine. But as I said, I already have all of these. But yeah, Marina individually is $43. And you better believe it's just going to keep going up from here. Next up, we have the original Splatoon 3-pack, one of my favorites. I love this one. It was so awesome. I actually debated whether or not I should open this one, but I ended up doing it, and it looks great on my display. This one is going for $55 new. A pretty dang expensive price for 3 plastic figurines, but you know what? At least you get 3. So if you take, factor in the fact that individually they're probably between 20 and 30. Not the worst deal in the world, but still a little bit more expensive, but as you may have guessed, it's only going up from here. Following the 3-pack, we have the 2-pack. We have Pearl and Marina, that same Marina Amiibo, but if you want the 2-pack, you're going to have to pay $70 for it. Yes, that's right. You need to pay $70 for 2 Amiibos. That's $35 each. Kind of expensive, but at least you get 2, so it's cheaper than that Inkling Boy I showed earlier, but still, that's a lot to take in. Following those 2, we have the original idols, Callie and Marie. Now, these 2 are priced exactly the same that I saw. At roughly about $70, you can get 2 more of your Splatoon collection Amiibos, and that's a lot. And I wish that was the most expensive, but it's not. So are you ready? One more that I want to show you just to give an example, and this is where it starts to just get jaw-dropping. The Octoling 3-pack is probably my favorite of the 3-packs. I find the character designs and the octopus to be amazing. I just love this 3-pack. Glad I have it in my collection. But the asking price if you want it now, brand new that is a staggering $130. That is literally over $40 a pop for each one of these. And individually, if you were to try to buy, let's say, the girl on the right, I noticed that she's going for roughly between $60 and $70 for just her. That's right, you heard it here. $60 to $70 for just one of these amiibos, or you can buy the 3-pack for plastic figurines, mind you, for $130. This, by the way, I believe sold for roughly about $30 new. So it is now at a $100 markup. Now, am I surprised that these are getting more and more expensive? Of course I'm not. I've seen plenty of amiibos that are selling for over $100. The Joker Super Smash Bros. Version sells for about $100 now. There's actually a Japanese Box Boy amiibo that you could collect, and that's going for, what is it, $200, $300, $400 right now? I can't remember what it is, but it is expensive. So amiibos tend to get very pricey the more rare they become, and they will inevitably become rarer as the years go on. So if you see one of these amiibos now and it's in stores because they had a re-release, because sometimes they do that, I'm going to say pick it up then, because these are going to become obscure and they're going to be worth a lot of money then, especially if you choose not to open them. And in case you're wondering whether or not these sell well even if they're used, the answer is they do. They can resell for a good amount of value. I saw a Splatoon Amiibo at my retro game store just the other day. I was there, and it was selling for $65 used. So yes, these are definitely going to be worth money whether they're used, but they're going to be worth even more if they're new. Obviously, that's how collectible things work. So what do you guys think about this information, though? What are some of the more expensive amiibos that you've seen out there in the wild? Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout, and I'll see you on the next one.